Prague, the city of 100 spires, a place where medieval towers pierce the sky, baroque palaces line cobblestone streets, and Gothic cathedrals stand as testaments to centuries of history. This Czech capital survived wars, revolutions, and empires, emerging as one of Europe's most enchanting cities. Unlike many European capitals destroyed in World War II, Prague remained largely intact, preserving its fairytale architecture for us to explore today. Let's begin in Old Town Square, Prague's beating heart and one of Europe's most beautiful medieval squares. This vast plaza has been the center of Prague life for over 1,000 years, witnessing coronations, executions, revolutions, and celebrations. The square is dominated by colorful Baroque and Gothic buildings, each telling its own story. Pastel facades in shades of pink, yellow, and cream create a backdrop that changes with every hour as sunlight shifts across the square. Street performers entertain crowds, horse-drawn carriages clip-clop across cobblestones, and cafes spill onto terraces where visitors soak in the atmosphere. But everyone comes to Old Town Square for one thing: the Astronomical Clock. Mounted on the Old Town Hall, this medieval marvel has been telling time since 1410, making it the third oldest astronomical clock in the world and the oldest one still operating. Every hour, crowds gather to watch the clock's performance. Wooden apostles parade past windows, a skeleton rings a bell symbolizing death, and figures representing vanity, greed, and lust shake their heads. It's a medieval spectacle that has captivated audiences for over 600 years. The Old Town Hall itself deserves exploration. Climb the tower for panoramic views over Prague's red rooftops, spires, and the Vltava River winding through the city. From this height, you understand why Prague earned its nickname. Towers and spires puncture the skyline in every direction, creating a silhouette unchanged for centuries. Rising behind the square, the Church of Our Lady before Tin dominates with its twin Gothic spires reaching 80 meters into the sky. These dark, dramatic towers have become Prague's most recognizable silhouette. The church's facade, almost black against the sky, creates a striking contrast with the pastel buildings surrounding the square. Built in the 14th century, Tin Church served as the main church of Prague's Old Town and remains a powerful symbol of Gothic architecture. From Old Town Square, narrow lanes lead toward Prague's most famous landmark, Charles Bridge. This 14th century stone bridge spanning the Vltava River is more than just a crossing. It's an open-air gallery, a meeting place, and the soul of Prague. Emperor Charles IV commissioned the bridge in 1357, and construction took 45 years. Legend says egg yolks were mixed into the mortar to strengthen the structure. Whether true or not, Charles Bridge has stood firm for over 650 years, surviving floods, wars, and millions of footsteps. The bridge stretches 516 meters across the Vltava, connecting Old Town with the lesser town and Prague Castle beyond. 30 Baroque statues line both sides, added in the 17th and 18th centuries. These sculptures depict saints, biblical scenes, and religious figures, each with its own story. The most famous is the statue of St. John of Nepomuk, whose bronze plaque visitors rub for good luck and to ensure their return to Prague. Walking Charles Bridge at sunrise or sunset transforms the experience. Early morning mist rises from the Vltava River as golden light illuminates the castle on the hill. At sunset, the sky turns pink and orange behind the bridge towers. Photographers line the riverbanks, and Prague reveals why it's called the most romantic city in Europe. During the day, Charles Bridge buzzes with life. Street musicians play classical pieces, artists sketch portraits, vendors sell crafts, and tourists from every nation cross this medieval masterpiece. The bridge is car-free, making it a pedestrian paradise where you can pause, lean against the stone balustrade, watch boats glide along the Vltava below, and simply breathe in Prague's magic. At the western end of Charles Bridge, steep lanes climb toward Prague Castle, looming over the city from Hradčany Hill. This isn't just a castle, it's the largest ancient castle complex in the world, according to Guinness World Records, covering 70,000 square meters. Prague Castle has been the seat of Czech rulers for over 1,000 years. Kings, emperors, and presidents have governed from these walls. Today, it remains the official residence of the Czech president, though much of the complex is open to visitors. The castle is dominated by St. Vitus Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece that took nearly 600 years to complete. Construction began in 1344, but wasn't finished until 1929. The result is breathtaking. Soaring spires, intricate stone tracery, and stained glass windows that fill the interior with colored light. Inside St. Vitus, you'll find the tomb of St. Wenceslas, the good King Wenceslas from the Christmas Carol, who is the patron saint of the Czech people. The chapel of St. Wenceslas, decorated with over 1,300 semi-precious stones and wall paintings depicting the saint's life, is one of the most sacred places in the Czech Republic. From the castle courtyards, panoramic views stretch across Prague. The Vltava River curves through the city below, red-tiled rooftops cascade down the hillside, and spires pierce the skyline as far as you can see. This is the view that has inspired artists, writers, and composers for centuries. In the castle grounds, you'll find the statue of St. George slaying the dragon, a bronze sculpture that has become one of Prague's iconic images. St. George, the patron saint of knights and soldiers, sits astride his horse, spear thrust into the dragon below. The statue symbolizes the triumph of good over evil, a theme that resonates deeply in Czech history. The changing of the guard at Prague Castle happens every hour, with a more elaborate ceremony at noon, complete with fanfare and flag exchange. The guards, in their blue uniforms designed by costume designer for the film Amadeus, add a touch of pageantry to this ancient fortress. Just a short walk from Prague Castle lies one of Prague's most beautiful and least known treasures, the Loreto Monastery. This baroque pilgrimage site, built in the early 17th century, showcases the ornate style that defines much of Prague's architecture. The Loreto is famous for its collection of angel statues. Baroque sculptures of angels, cherubs, and heavenly figures adorn the facade, courtyards, and chapels. These angels, frozen in marble and stone, seem ready to take flight. The craftsmanship is extraordinary, with flowing robes, detailed wings, and expressions of divine grace captured by Baroque masters. The monastery's bell tower houses a carillon of 27 bells that chime hymns every hour. The sound of these bells ringing over Hradčany is one of Prague's most distinctive sounds, a reminder of the city's deep religious heritage. To understand Prague, you must understand Czech beer culture. Czechs drink more beer per capita than any other nation on earth. The Czech Republic is the birthplace of pilsner beer. In 1842, in the city of Pilsen, the world's first golden lager was brewed, revolutionizing beer forever. Today, Czech beer remains some of the finest in the world, with brands like Pilsner Urquell and Budweiser Budvar exported globally. But Prague takes beer culture to another level. Beer spas. Yes, you can actually bathe in beer. These beer spa experiences combine hops, yeast, and beer in warm baths, supposedly good for skin and relaxation. It's uniquely Czech, slightly absurd, and undeniably memorable. Czech cuisine is hearty and satisfying. Goulash, a rich beef stew, is a staple. Svičkova, beef in cream sauce with cranberries and dumplings, is considered the national dish. Dumplings accompany most meals, soaking up rich sauces. For dessert or a street snack, try trdelnik, a sweet pastry rolled in cinnamon sugar and cooked over an open flame. Prague is also a city of classical music. Mozart premiered his opera Don Giovanni here in 1788 and loved Prague so much he said, "My Praguers understand me." Czech composers like Dvorak and Smetana drew inspiration from Prague and Czech folk traditions. Today, concerts fill churches and concert halls nightly, continuing Prague's musical legacy. The Bohemian spirit isn't just about the historical region, it's an attitude. Prague has always attracted artists, writers, and free thinkers. Franz Kafka walked these streets. Václav Havel, playwright and president, embodied Prague's intellectual resistance. The city maintains this creative, slightly rebellious energy in its cafes, galleries, and streets. If you enjoyed this journey through Prague, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more travel guides. Which part of Prague would you most like to visit? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and safe travels.